don't think I need this, but well, first of all, let me say that nothing gives me more pleasure than to be among our nation's veterans and to thank you for your service to our country. I can't think of anything that has given me more satisfaction over the last few years of my service in Congress than to be able to work with the veterans in this community and throughout the country to provide the kind of support that the veteran community has earned and has unfortunately often been denied. And people like Cedric are great to work with. They're so committed and passionate about helping veterans that it's a great honor. Just about 10 days ago, I was in Walter Reed visiting some of our wounded warriors, and I will tell you that I'm constantly amazed at the spirit, the dedication, and the camaraderie that these men and women who have given so much display every day. I ran into a young man named Carlos Evans, who is a Marine, was on his 4th deployment in Afghanistan, 3 in Iraq and 1 in Afghanistan. He survived 3 deployments in Iraq and was leading a patrol in Afghanistan. Had a mine detector, but they're now encasing the IEDs in wooden containers so that mine detectors don't pick them up. And he detonated one, lost both legs, above the knees, and 1 hand. He's Puerto Rican, was enlisted in the Marines of Puerto Rico, wears a shirt that says, "Wounded American Marine, some assembly required." So, maintaining their positive outlook is just phenomenal. And he has a wife and 2 young daughters. The wife is an RN, and unfortunately was making a good living, and now has to take care of him. Has lost the ability. And one of the things that there were 5 House members there, and we went back committed to make sure that the caregiver support program, which we have passed in the House, that we make it a renewed effort to push that and get it done so that people like Carlos that his family can get the support that they deserve. Another young man was probably 21, 22, lost his leg, had just been fitted for his prosthetic device, and he said, "You know, I'm really excited about this, my new leg, and I'm going to be about 95%. He said, "The good news is I don't have to roll socks anymore." Just marvel at, again, at the attitude that our veterans have. And it's been great to be able to do so many things over the last 2 Congresses. We were able to provide the largest increase in veterans health care in the history of the country, created a new GI Bill for men and women coming back from Iraq and Afghanistan so they can get their education paid for. Or if they can't avail themselves of it, that somebody in their family can. We passed legislation providing new job opportunities for veterans returning from overseas, pay raise and tax cuts for military personnel, new investments in supportive services for military families and veterans, and expanded home ownership options with low interest loans and opportunities to refinance. So we're looking at every opportunity we can find to, again, to do a little bit to repay our veterans for the great sacrifices and contributions they've made to our country. This event is extremely important. One of the things that they found in surveys is that about 1 out of every 4 veterans wants to go into business for themselves and wants to start a small business. And the great thing about assisting veterans with small businesses, or with their business ambition, is that they already have the great attributes that are necessary to be a small business. They have the dedication, the discipline, the leadership skills, and also the dedication to achieve. And also you have a healthy dose of courage as well. So to start your own business requires a lot of courage. So there's no more fertile ground for successful business owners than our veterans community. So, again, I'm very honored to be here today to help kick off today's event, and thank everybody who's here to provide the counseling that will help veterans become our next business leaders and our next creators of new jobs. So thank you all. Thank you for your interest in doing this. Thank you for your ambition, and thanks for your help. And if there's ever anything that we can do in our office here, in my office in Washington, please don't hesitate to ask. It's the most fun I have. And I want to introduce Dustin Halsey, who is also a vet, recent vet, and handles a number of things from office, but primarily Veterans Affairs and outreach to the veterans community. So please feel free to call on Dustin whenever you need help as well. With that, I'm going to sit down. I'm going to do your little blog interview, and then I'm going to take off. So anyway, I hope everything goes well today. I know it will. And again, don't hesitate to call me if I need help. Thanks very much.